knows nothing, can understand nothing. Plunge deeper into the darkness, and your heart will grow even stronger.
Good tidings, everybody, and welcome to the Ansem Report podcast. This is episode number 30 Gertie, of the Ansem Report podcast. I am Michael, and here with me, as always, is my brother and confidant and friend, and he's just numerous things. Jason. Hello, Jason.
Hello.
Hi. How's it going?
It's going great.
Yeah, you know what? It's a great day. And let me tell you why it's a great day. Because today we are announcing our first official sweepstakes. Kingdom Hearts Ansem Report podcast sweepstakes.
What the heck?
So we alluded to this last week. Here's the deal. First of all, let's talk the prizes, because that's what you're here for. This is what,
I
this
don't
is what
care
we're giving away.
about anything but that.
This is what we're giving away. I have a sealed copy of Kingdom Hearts 3 for the PS4 that I've been meaning to give away. So that is prize number one. But more importantly, with that as well, the most important prize is donated to us from our good friend Blue Kingdom. Shout out to Blue Kingdom.
Oh my god.
And
I love him.
You love him?
I love him.
Oh my god. Like, this is new. You love him?
Now I want to talk on it any further.
Okay, fair enough. Blue Kingdom is very talented 3D printer, sculptor. I don't know how he does it. He's amazing. That's all I know. But he has printed for us a dream rod. Do you know what the dream rod is, Jason?
No, let me know what the dream rod is.
Hold on. Sorry.
What? Do you not know what the dream rod is?
Yes, I know what the dream rod is.
He doesn't know what the
I know what
dream
the
rod
dream rod
is.
is.
He doesn't know.
I'm just pulling up the picture because I want to see it.
He doesn't know what the dream rod is. The
so
classic
the dream rod
from KH1.
from Kingdom Hearts 1, the dream rod. Here, there's pictures of it on the screen if you're watching on YouTube. And it is a 13-inch dream rod.
That's a lot of inches.
It's a big dream rod.
Also 13.
One of the pictures, Blue Kingdom has it in his hand, and it is, you know, not to make this weird, it's girthy.
You could whap somebody with it?
You could whap somebody and hurt them very seriously with this dream rod.
Oh my
but we are not advising you use it as a weapon. But you will get this really cool dream rod. It's very well done. It's very, very well handcrafted,
Yes.
if you will, or laser crafted. But anyway, you will get this. Here's how you win. Here's how you win, because I'm
Rambling.
I'm rambling. Starting today, if you leave a comment on this particular YouTube video, so if you're listening on iTunes or whatever podcast app you do, you got to go to our YouTube video of this episode number 30, and leave a comment, but not just any comment. You have to answer our question of the week.
Question of the week.
Which this question of the week will probably go for a couple weeks, actually, and that's fine because it's a good question. The question is, I want to know what your favorite Kingdom Hearts related memory is. It can be playing the game, it can be reading the manga, it can be the one time Sora was on House of Mouse. It could be it could be whatever you want it to be, but it's Kingdom Hearts related. And all you gotta do is just leave a comment. And then at the end of the month, at the beginning of the next month, September 1st, we will randomly pick a winner, and we will contact you for your contact information, and we will send you the Dream Rod and the PS4 copy of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, that means you get both prizes.
You get both prizes as the winner. We don't this is our first sweepstakes giveaway.
There's only first place.
We don't skirt around. we don't mess around. Okay? So that's what's going on. So leave a comment on this YouTube video about what your favorite Kingdom Hearts memory is. If you do it in Discord, does not count.
It does not count.
If you do it on Twitter, it does not count. If you do it in an email, it does not count.
No.
It has to be on our YouTube channel as a comment, okay? On this particular video.
To enter the
And we will
sweepstakes.
remind you in the coming weeks as well for the next podcast, we'll say, hey, reminder, go leave a comment on last week's video. We'll do that because it's got to be on the 30th episode of the Ansem Report podcast.
We can't be hopping around looking for
you can't.
them.
I don't have time to be hopping around and doing all that and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the giveaway. Yay!
Oh my god.
And what we're hoping is this,
really
brings
want that
new
rod.
people. We're gonna be advertising on Twitter. We're gonna be advertising it everywhere.
I really want that rod.
Well, and also shout out to Blue Kingdom again. And if you want Blue Kingdom to make something for you custom, I'm assuming the best way to reach Blue Kingdom is on Instagram at Blue Kingdom Customs.
Okay.
Go give him a follow there, and I'm sure his
Makes dope stuff.
he makes dope stuff, and I'm sure if you had a request and wanted to throw a few dollars over to Blue Kingdom, he could make you something pretty dope.
Right.
So like our Ansem bust.
Yes.
Which, speaking of that, our video released yesterday that
Oh
I
my
talked about forever.
God.
It's a weird little video. Go watch it of us taking a photo shoot with Ansem
Yes.
in our backyard.
Yes.
Yeah, anyway, go watch that. It's weird. Let us know what you think. Moving on, Jason. So make sure you enter that contest if you want to win the Dream Rod and the copy of Kingdom Hearts 3. Jason, you know what makes my week more than anything? When I get an email from a company called Chartable
Okay.
that tracks all our podcast stuff.
Okay.
And we have 3 different reviews of our podcast that went up,
What?
and they're all excellent. I also want to say
Would you give those reviews a 5-star?
I would.
Oh.
I'd give them a 6-star.
Oh.
We're also the 1,108th podcast in America on video games.
Wow.
We're down 49 spots.
Wow. We were top 1,000, and now it's only downhill from here.
I never mentioned this to you, but in April, wait, was it April? No, it wasn't April. In January when we first started the podcast and Kingdom Hearts was just coming out, we were 75th for a week on video game podcasts.
And it's only gone down.
It's only gone down from there. Anyway, so let me read some reviews for you. First of all, we have I'm gonna say this wrong.
Would you like me to look at it?
Yeah, it's this name down here with the K. It's funny because he was like, "Oh," I handed Jason my phone, like, "Hey, read this name," because he volunteered, and he went white as a ghost and was like, "I don't know how to say."
I want to say it's like Cole.
I'm gonna say it's Kaguro.
Sure.
That's what we're gonna say. It's COU underscore C or not C, KOU underscore KAGEROU. So I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names. I'm sorry if I butchered your name. But coming in from episode 19, thank you, boyos. Your podcast is fun and
I'm a
light,
boyo.
and the only thing keeping me sane at work. I'm very glad my friend introduced me to y'all. Episode 28, your Fuck, Marry, Kill topic was hilarious. I'm glad to be a new subscriber.
Let's go.
5 stars. So thank you, Kaguro. If we're messing up your name, please let us know. Broondox.
Broondox.
I'm pretty sure I'm saying that one right.
Okay.
Says just the right stuff.
Ooh.
Basically a weekly hour-long Kingdom Hearts shit post. I wouldn't have it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Shine on, you crazy auriculum pluses.
I don't know if I'm an auricular plus, but thank you.
I'm at best like some mithril shards or something. Yeah.
I'm like a frost shard or something.
Yeah.
You just get a million of them.
Yeah, I'm like, what? What's the shit? It's not a shard. What's like the lowest level?
Shard.
Is it shard?
Yeah.
So it's frost shard. Then it goes gem.
Shard, stone, gem, crystal.
Oh, I was thinking that stone was worse than shard, but that doesn't make sense. So I don't know why I would think that.
Yeah.
I'm a shard.
You're not a true KH fan, I guess.
I'm just literally a shard.
You're a turd.
I'm a shart, is what I am. I'm literally
An accidental turd.
I'm an accidental
Not even
turd.
supposed to be one.
Finally, last review from 3P's Catering KY.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that's 3P's Catering Kentucky. I don't know. Says, KH Disney Nerds Rejoice, 5 stars. This is my favorite Kingdom Hearts podcast. It's funny and informative, and luckily I stumbled upon this series when there were only 2 episodes available and have been listening ever since. That's a day oneer right there.
That is a day oneer.
Love the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross portion of the show, too. Great stuff, guys. Keep it up, and may your heart be your guiding. And then it cuts out.
Oh, snap.
So that
what were
might have
they
been-
going to say?
That might have been Lose You.
What were they going to say?
So,
Please finish your review.
guys, that's awesome. Thank you for the dope-ass reviews. I give all those reviews 258 days out of 6, which if you convert it to a regular scale, that's 10 out of 10 stars.
Wow.
IGN.
Wow.
So, yeah, thank you, everybody. Now we're going to hop over to some YouTube comments, as one does in our
As one
podcast.
does in the community highlight.
Corinne, who's commented on our Twitter before,
Okay.
says, new sub, 10K subs, let's go! 10K hype.
Let's go. For those who don't know, basically, we just hit 500.
Yes. Thank
And
you for...
we want to get to 1,000, right? At 1,000, we will do a stream where we sit down and play through
whatever
the
Kingdom Hearts
entirety of
game,
whatever Kingdom Hearts game. We'll do a poll or whatever, right?
and not just like play it start to like credits.
Not like speed run it. Like
Yeah, we will
do everything.
do everything.
Right.
Everything.
And then for every 1,000 that we get after that, we add a game on.
Whew. I don't know if that's exactly how it worked. but
That's what it was.
That seems right.
That's what it was.
That seems right. Yeah. So finally,
So if we get to 3,000, we will play through 3 Kingdom Hearts games in one sitting and do everything.
oh
I will put myself in the hospital for this.
my God, dude, no, don't do that. No one wants that. And before we move on to our topic of today, we have a question from Hallelujah in Discord.
Okay.
Hey, question for everyone out there who understands it. Can someone please... she wrote, please the layout, but I'm sure she meant please lay out Riku's light, dark character arc for me. I'm revisiting Chain of Memories, which, great game, and I thought it was super important that Riku walk the road between using light and dark, but after Kingdom Hearts 2, he's just solely back to light. Did I miss something that triggered his complete 180? Because they made his path such a big deal in Chain of Memories. Well, maybe he just did a sharp 90 because he was already halfway between. So what do you think about that, Jason?
So KH1, obviously, all baddie, all dark, right? Chain of Memories, he's coming back.
He's bringing it back.
He's bringing it back.
From the darkness, yeah.
So yeah, let's say he's in the very middle during Chain of Memories, right? Then in between that, when Sora is like in between Chain of Memories and 2, he is like fighting Xion and Roxas and stuff. In order to capture Roxas, he has to go full dark mode. So now he's back to full darkness. So then it's like he's full darkness, but even so, he still has like good intentions and he still does the right thing, which is pretty crazy thinking about it, because like no one else does that.
Right. Anakin Skywalker didn't do that.
Right. They're bad and then they're just bad.
Right.
So
Kylo Ren?
No.
He's not super evil. He's only quasi-evil.
He only
semi-evil.
He only kills a lot of people. Anyways,
quasi-evil. Semi-evil.
Semi-evil. So then KH2, for majority of it, he's full bad. And then Diz is digitizing the fake Kingdom Hearts, and then it explodes and makes it so he is no
As
longer...
one does.
He is no longer Dark Boy. He is Normal Boy.
So what you're saying is when that happens, that kind of throws the whole "hey, walk the line between darkness and light" thing out the window?
I don't think so, because he still uses like his dark moves in the game.
Like dark Viagra.
Yeah.
Do you want to?
It sounds like dark Viagra.
It does. The box wants to throw 2 cents in here.
Okay.
Nomura changed his mind quite a bit when it comes to the arc of his characters, but as for Riku, I think his current state is basically this: I was a jerk, but I got over it, and now I'm an adult. When confronted with his past mistakes, and when black-coated Riku taunts him, he doesn't really care because he knows all of that is behind him now, and that all his friends forgave him. He walked from dark towards the dawn in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, and now he is standing in full daylight. He hasn't forgotten his past, but has learned from it. Reason why he can now tap into his dark powers without succumbing to them. And even Ansem Secret Darkness is like, yeah, dude, you got this.
So he's perfect harmony. He's the chosen one.
Well, and that's why a lot of people, myself included, thought maybe Riku was going to be done after Kingdom Hearts 3 or during Kingdom Hearts 3. He was going to meet his demise because his character arc is kind of finished.
Right.
Now he just kind of exists as Sora's, like, guardian.
He's like
Dream Eater.
He's like Thor in Endgame, but he's not fat. He's just still Diesel.
Well,
he went through a full character arc.
Well, Thor started a new character arc there, though. Like, his character arc now is that he's, like, you know, not confident. He let his whole... Anyway, we don't need to talk about it.
This isn't an Avengers podcast.
This isn't an Avengers. Tune in tomorrow for Assemble, the Avengers podcast, where we talk about Avengers. That actually be a dope podcast. Assemble. Anyway, thank you, Hallelujah, for that question. Thank you to Box for contributing. We have a topic, Jason, to talk about.
Wow. Really?
Friend of the podcast, Mel, Secret Reports YouTube channel, among other things.
Mel
has started a new series called Dream Drop Discuss, and you guys should all go check it out.
Super high quality.
There's an introductory video where she talks about what the series is, and then there's a video on sleeping keyholes. Really good stuff. And she's going to try to explain Dream Drop Distance to people who don't really understand it. And how it relates to Kingdom Hearts 3 and numerous things. And that got me thinking,
fill
Jason.
in some plot holes.
Right. And the first video is very well done on sleeping keyholes. You should check it out. But that got me thinking. Dream Drop Distance, I didn't play it when it first came out in 2012. Okay?
Me neither.
I didn't have a 3DS to play it. I wasn't, you know.
I was still rocking that light.
DS Lite?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. But leading into it, the first time we played it was with the collection. Leading into it, I was like, a lot of people talk about how this is where the series went off the rails, or this is when the series got confusing, or this is when the series, you know, this is when
that's
stupid.
Where they draw the line.
Right. And so I kind of wanted to talk about, why do you think that is? What does Dream Drop Distance do differently that throws people for a loop? Okay. And I got a couple ideas about it. One being what really threw me off when you and I were playing through it is the whole flashback thing.
That's true.
Okay. So you get thrown into the game, you fight Ursula.
Yeah,
because you're going back in time. The game just doesn't do a good job of explaining it, and then it explains it in a optional cutscene that's like a flashback where you're standing in front of Yen Sid and he's like telling you. That to me, I think I know a lot of media use flashbacks as a good way to tell a story. The one that pops into my head immediately is the first couple seasons of Arrow.
Yeah.
Does a really good job of like telling his backstory without like you living through it, right?
Right.
I don't think Dream Drop Distance does this well. And I think that's one of the reasons people get so confused by it, and why it's a main reason why I got confused by it.
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
I think it was cool because
and don't get me wrong, I think it was not a good choice, but I think it was a unique choice for them to try and do something like that.
Right. But yeah, I just remember going into it, and then all of a sudden we're fighting Earth. Like it's like the Destiny Island scene, but different than one you have ever seen. And you're like, whoa, what's going on? And then Ursula shows up and is like trying to take revenge and stuff. You're like, what is going on? And you're thinking everything in this is real, and then or like somewhat, right?
Right.
And then, finding out later, oh, this is why. Like, this is possible, or...
But even then, I
whatever.
feel like sometimes I don't think Yen Sid is the best person to be conveying these ideas to you. Sometimes he just says shit, and you're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You don't... Even in Kingdom Hearts 3, like, when he's just like, the waking... The power of waking. Go get it. And you're like, what does that even mean, dude? So I think that's part of it, too, is Yen Sid and just how he just... Like... There are too many
the plot holes.
Well, there are too many cutscenes in Kingdom Hearts where you're standing at attention in front of Yen Sid and he's just talking at you.
I'm just talking in this voice.
And it's like that's part of it. Another, people always talk about the recusant sigil, the the sigil, and they like people like when you ask a Kingdom Hearts fan. Like you go, why are you confused by DDD? They go, well, Sora has the X on him, and then they say that's how he tracks him. It's like, wait, that's not confusing. It's stupid.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like ridiculous, but it's not confusing. They tell you exactly what it is. Like that. Hey, he has an X on his chest, and that's how they're able to track him. Like. You know what I mean? Like, I don't get what's confusing about that. Now, it's dumb.
Yeah.
It was a plot twist that wasn't very fulfilling.
No.
But confusing? No, not confusing.
Not confusing.
And then the only other thing I can think of that makes it kind of I'm not sure what's going on here really is besides the term sleeping worlds, which I think is a very confusing thing.
Yeah.
Well, I guess not the only other thing, but the way the gameplay is set up is it's a really cool idea to drop in and out, right?
Yeah.
But I think it's almost...
And it adds some urgency to it.
Right, it does.
For a while.
For gameplay reasons, I think it's great. I think for story reasons, it's a little jarring. Like I remember we spent so much time with Riku at one point, and then we were so behind on Sora, and I was like, wait, what the fuck was Sora doing?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was kind of like... And maybe that's our fault for the way we played it, too. Where we got real into Riku's side, and we got to, like, Riku's boss, and then they were like, oh, you have to go be Sora now. And we were, like, back at, like a different world where we just left Sora. You know what I mean? So maybe that's our fault. Another thing that I think the game does that's a little like makes it harder to follow is there's this point where it just becomes like an exposition dump in Sora's side where it's just organization member talking at you and telling you how much you suck and you know what I mean, like you've been in our trap this whole time, and like that happens like 2 or 3 times in like an hour of gameplay, and you're just like, oh my god, please stop talking at me. Like, I get it. You fooled me. There's an X on my chest. Like, it's...
you got
You're going to turn me into a Xehanort. I get it. Like, come on. But, yeah, that's what I think. Do you have anything else to add on that? Why you think that this game might confuse people more than a typical Kingdom Hearts experience?
Yeah, I guess the main thing for me would have to be the whole dropping. Because it's like, oh, you go and you're helping Quasimodo as Riku, and then it's like, oh, it's resolved. I feel like, that was cool. And then you drop over to Sora, and everything's like completely different. And
and because it's like a sleeping like thing, like because they're 2 different worlds.
Yeah,
that's confusing about too. Because you're like, and they try to explain it when you're in Traverse Town with the World Ends With You kids, but I don't think they do a good job of it till later.
Right.
And Joshua. I hate Joshua.
I hate Joshua.
I know you do.
Joshua is the worst character ever written.
Oh my god. I don't know about that.
Ever written.
That's a little harsh.
Also, he's whack.
Okay.
To put it in better terms, he's whack.
Fair assessment.
He thinks he's smarter than me.
Yeah, he does.
And he's
And
not.
he might be.
He might be. But fuck him.
Oh my God. Oh, Jason, this is a PG-13 podcast.
Yeah, I dropped one F-bomb. It's allowed.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yes.
I think you're thinking television rules.
No, in PG-13 movies, they're allowed to say F one time.
I don't think that's true.
That is true.
You know what? If that was the truth, how come when I saw Van Helsing starring Hugh Jackman that he didn't drop an F-bomb in that movie?
I don't know, but they're allowed to say one F-bomb.
Have I ever told you about that?
No.
I had just turned like 17, and we were like, dude, let's go see a rated R movie. And we went and we saw Van Helsing, and it was PG-13. But we thought it was like a rated R movie, and
Oh
then we were
my
like, wait a
God.
minute, this is PG-13.
It definitely should have been rated R.
It would have been much cooler if it was rated R.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you for listening to the Van Helsing podcast,
Nice.
the Hugh Jackman podcast. Let's talk about Logan.
Never seen it.
Me neither. I heard it's good. I own it, actually.
You actually never have?
No, I've never
I thought
watched
you
it.
had.
No, I own it. I just have never watched it because
Oh.
I don't watch movies. I don't know why I buy movies. I never watch them.
Mm.
Anyway, Dream Drop Distance. Jason, do you have any more
Yeah,
things
Dream
to
Drop
say about
Distance.
why it's confusing, or are we ready to move on here?
The whole different layers of sleep.
Yes.
Like, okay, Riku is inside Sora's dream, and Sora keeps going deeper.
Well,
and
it's like-
Riku's Sora's dream eater in this case, and like all this stuff.
It's like Nomura saw Inception and was like, I can do that.
Yeah.
And then he couldn't.
Right.
He couldn't do that. To stop giving Nomura ideas, everybody.
Right.
You know? He's like, yeah, the thing with the van, when they're using the van to wake them up, it's cool. I'm gonna,
What is it? The kick or
the
something
kick,
like
yeah,
that?
we need to do that, but with the Kingdom Hearts, because it's already not convoluted enough.
Yeah.
Do that. But yeah, so anyway, the whole point of this is we want to talk about DDD, and we also wanted to mention, go check out the Secret Report's new YouTube series titled Dream Drop Discuss, where she's going to lay some knowledge on you.
Drop some knowledge.
She's going to dream drop some knowledge. And if you're ready to go the distance, you'll watch it.
Then let's discuss.
Then let's discuss it. Or something. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, Jason, I think we're ready to take a break.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, crazy. When we come back, we will have the Union Cross 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. We will have our question of the week. And we will wrap it up with an Ansem Report with a special guest reading the report.
Wait, what?
I know. Crazy town. Anyway, thank you for watching. We will be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to the Ansem Report podcast. This is episode number 30. If you somehow started in the middle of this and don't know where you are, Jason.
What are you doing? You're drunk.
Yeah. What are you doing here? What's going on? So, Jason, do you know what time it is?
It's time to remind.
No.
Oh.
It's time for the Union Cross 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
So before you get started,
My game is updating.
while your game's updating, we got some tips on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
We got some tips, and it's actually from someone who
Don't suck.
it's actually from someone who
Dash
left a review.
Okuro.
Kokaguro, who left
Okay.
that review earlier, has some Union Cross tips for you. Are you ready for this?
Okay. Hit me.
Union Cross VIP tip. If you buy the $15 VIP access, do it for a guaranteed medal or items you want. This month looks like it will be all KH3 Zenmas. The guaranteed items / medals always appear in the special quest banners.
Okay.
I think VIP access also allows you to farm the smaller boost medals. That's the chip medals and Dale medals. The large chip and Dale medals are given in a limited quantity per day, but not farmable. The jewels you gain from VIP access are still gambling / RNG fodder, so use with caution.
Right.
Using jewels for the supernova banners are great for newcomers, though. I am a new member of 45 days. As for the errors, I only get the errors you sound to be describing when I'm running off my phone's data plan.
Yeah, I'm not on my data.
As soon as I get home and connect to my Wi-Fi, everything flows just fine. Hope this helps in any way. Have a great day. May your heart be your guiding key. And I said, wow, that's really great. I'll get this to Twitterless Jason, and we'll see if we can get him to spend some real money on the game.
No.
And Cocaggro replied, thanks goes out to the box for introducing me to y'all. So shout out to the box.
The boy.
The box is just everywhere. But yeah, so there's a little Union Cross tippy action for you. Oh, Akuro adds, I don't see anyone else having an issue with the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross app, so if you decide to play it on a different phone, make sure your account is linked to Facebook so you don't have to start over.
Okay.
Also, Akuro says, hit me up if it's okay to donate $15 for VIP. We don't need you to do that, Akuro. That's very kind of you. Jason doesn't.
I just want to imagine like you know, like when you like Cash App or like Venmo somebody, you do like the emojis and shit. Like, what would the emojis be for Union Cross VIP?
I don't know. We're gonna start a Patreon just to fund your Union Cross. Like,
can we go into like super in depth as to why I need it?
Yeah.
Like,
Union Cross is a free to play game. However, there are microtransactions, and we need your help in order to pay for them.
Not only would this fulfill Jason's dream of becoming the highest level character in not Dream Drop Distance.
Holy shit, in Dream Drop Distance.
The highest level character in Union Cross, both in Japan and worldwide. But you'd also make my day every single day. My life would be worth living if you donated to this Patreon.
When you donate it, pledge at least $5 a month to this Patreon. You get behind the scenes access. Basically, I will stand behind Jason and live stream him playing Union Cross. Oh boy. Anyway, Jason, are you ready for your 5 minutes?
Yes, I'm ready for my spotlight.
Do it.
All right, so I did. You get like they have like they have like those the pulls, right? All the different things you can pull for, and a lot of times they have ones where you can do it for free.
Okay.
And
free 99 is always good.
Yeah, free 99 is dope. And anyway, so during one a while back, I got a pretty dope medal, being the shit, I already forgot what it's called. It's his, I think, Blitz form. Let me see.
Who's Blitz form?
Sora's Blitz form in K3.
Okay.
Like where he's got like the skates and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And it's actually pretty dope because it makes it so that the next medal turns to into a speed medal. So
Even
like
if it's not a speed medal?
Right. And like speed medals is what I'm like kind of lacking on, right? Besides like Zigbar. This was my only other good one. So now I technically have 3 good speed medals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I get like turn like my next one is my dual wield Roxas, the boy, the OG, my day 1.
Right.
And now he can also be a speed medal.
Nice.
So that's dope.
That is pretty dope.
And I've been like trying to look into like each super or special move or whatever more, because I was kind of like just experimenting. And well, at first it was just like, all right, whichever one gives me the highest strength stat, I'll do, even though that's not actually what your strongest setup would be, because there's ones where it's like it debuffs them, it like lowers their defense and raises your attack,
right?
And then you end up hitting with your heaviest move at the end, right? So just trying to figure out like what is that for me, and trying to figure out as well like, because each one takes a certain amount of special points, trying to figure out, okay, how can I have like a sustainable one for my, because like you can have multiple decks that are just saved for that one Keyblade, and having one where it's like more of like a sustainable one, where like when I'm doing the story mode, like I just use like Baymax, and Baymax just one shots and keeps my thing topped off, so that he tops you off. Right. So just if for whatever godforsaken reason Baymax doesn't one shot somebody in my story mode, then the next person will. Right. So that also been playing the proud mode because I forgot about that, to be honest.
So you that proud mode is just basically
it's the exact same story mission,
but it's
harder.
And so you just get more rewards from doing that.
Right. And there's different rewards. So instead of getting the Mithril shards, you get the Electrum shard or whatever.
Auriculum pluses there?
No, I haven't gotten
Shine
a single
on, you
Auriculum.
crazy Auriculum pluses.
I haven't gotten a single one.
Well.
Anyways, another reason why that the whole medal is dope is because the Sleeping Lion is a speed metal Keyblade.
What Sleeping Lion? What is that based off of?
That's like the Leon Squall one, I think. What?
I feel like that doesn't. Sleeping Lion?
Yeah.
I don't think that's Squall. I mean, if it is, that's definitely something they made up. Sleeping Lion?
It like you get it after you talk to him and like you fight with him and stuff.
Sleeping Lion?
That's what I've always equated it to.
Is that what it's called in Cage 1?
No, it's in Cage 2.
Or in Cage 2? I don't think that's what it's called. Is it?
Yeah, 100%.
Sleeping Lion?
Yeah. Sleeping Lion.
Sleeping Lion?
2. I'm like, are you not a real KH fan? Is this what I'm hearing right now?
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the sleeping lion.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Maybe it should be a...
Talk to Leon before the second visit to Space Paranoids, and he just gives it to you.
That's a dumb name for that, though.
Well balanced with strength and magic, increasing maximum ground-based combos by 1. Plus 5 strength, plus 3 magic,
It should be
and
called
combo
Griever.
plus. It says, is given to Sora by Leon before the second trip in Cage 2.
Okay, you made your point.
It is also one of the types of Keyblades left at the Keyblade Graveyard. The blade and hilt bear resemblance to the Gunblade wielded by Squall Leonhardt in Final Fantasy VIII. The tip and token are lion heads, reminiscent of Griever.
It should just be called Griever.
The guard is onyx black. The teeth of the Keyblade is a single blunt point with concave sides.
Hell yeah.
Oh, Birth by Sleep features a sleeping lion in the Keyblade Graveyard.
Yeah. Didn't they just say that?
Right, but like specifically where it is.
Jason, we're off track.
Anyways, we've lost our way.
Union Crossing. We need to find our way to the dog.
Anyway, so that's why I was like, oh, this is a medal that's a game changer because it turns into a speed medal. So then, like, you get the bonus for using a speed. Yeah. You got to speed up your speed.
Speed the speed.
You got to speed your speed.
I got the need for going fast.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
I got all these medals, right?
Hold on. I feel like every time you say this, you go, I got a question. I've got all these medals. And that's how it starts every time.
I've got all these medals, right?
And I don't know what to do with them.
Should I just start selling these bitches? Because I don't
feel like you've
use
asked
them.
this before and they've answered you and you just don't do it.
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Akiro, definitely say in the Discord if you've answered this question before, because I know you have.
Also,
don't try to save face for Jason. Just embarrass him.
I have 30 trait medals somehow from like the ultimate Sora or whatever. And I'm like, Jesus, what the hell? Like, how did this happen?
Didn't you draw for him a lot?
No.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I drew for Axel.
Sorry, I guess I didn't get that memorized.
And before that, also Pirate Sora.
Okay, yeah, Pirate Sora. I remember you drawing for that.
Yeah.
Have you drawn for Cage 3 Xemnas?
No. Dude, I'm a broke boy. I got 2,000 gems. I'm almost to 3,000.
Well, okay, so leading from
420, 420.
leading from that point, we're starting our Patreon. Just kidding.
Anyway,
Jason, do you have anything else you want to say about Kingdom Hearts Union Cross this week?
I just feel like I have a lot of medals that are just useless. Like they're not in a sub slot. I guess some of them are, but like there's ones where just they're not in a sub slot or anything. Like they don't give me anything, but like they're relatively good. Like, and I feel like some of them might have potential to be really good if I were to put like level them up and stuff like that. But I don't know. How do I know which ones? You know, it's so hard.
You know what you need to do?
There's way too many fucking things.
You know what you need to do? You need to start a stream and get our Kingdom Hearts Union Cross experts in on it.
Okay.
And just have them go through your medals with you. And they'll be like, sell, keep, sell,
keep. Okay. That sounds fun.
Yeah, so set that up in the Discord. You can do that.
Yeah, also, I've just been stacking these freaking... I remember I was like, oh, Crow, what do I do with these magic mirrors? And it's like old progression.
Right.
That they just still give out a ton.
Right, I remember him saying that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any more tips or tricks for Jason on Union Cross, it's much appreciated. Also, check out our Patreon. Jason, you know what time it is now? I need to get better at segues because all my segues are, hey, guess what it is?
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Jason, guess what? It's
I don't know.
Question of the week.
Are you okay?
Yes. So, this week's question of the week, if you don't remember, was if you could pick any Kingdom Hearts character to be an elected official in your country or any country, who would you pick and why?
Why would we ever purposely put politics or any type of thing into our podcast? What's wrong with us?
We couldn't think of a question of the week last week, and I was like, well, Goofy'd make a better president than Donald Trump, and so then that came the question.
Jesus Christ. What have we done?
So... wait.
Too much weight.
Wait. Hold on. Hold up. We have a FMK to do.
I'm sorry, what?
A fuck, marry, kill.
Oh.
Corinne came at us on Twitter and said, I don't think I've laughed more during an episode. Thank you. What about the Gullwing trio? Yuna, Riku, the less hot one, and Pain. And I said, this is a really tough question. I'm going to need to consult Jason on it. So...
I must consult the council.
I have two strains of thought here.
Okay.
They both...
involve killing Pain.
Well, no. They both conclude me marrying Yuna, because that's the objectively right answer. Like, we know what she looks like in a wedding dress. Like, you objectively marry Yuna.
Okay.
So, and then I was like, well, I kill Pain and fuck Riku, right? And then I was like, wait a minute, though. Maybe I want to take a walk on the wild side. Maybe I want to kill Riku and fuck Pain.
Oh, my God.
So I'm torn on this one. Do you have an answer?
See, I never played Final Fantasy X-2.
So you don't know a lot about Pain?
I don't know a lot about Pain. So I know more about Riku and Yuna. So the easy way out for me is just kill Pain.
And
right?
that's completely fair.
Right.
But, I like to get you know what my favorite soda is? Wild cherry Pepsi. I like to get a little wild from time to time. So I think...
I like the Gullwing trio. That was a good trio.
It is a good trio. That was a good question. Also, we missed Drek the Drex. This happened, like, he posted this right after we recorded last week.
Oh, okay.
But we got his Area 51 answer.
Oh, okay.
And he says, only 2? What is this, pre-KH3? He said, Isa, he's good at planning shit out, also good at espionage.
He doesn't do any espionage.
He's good at it.
He stands and he stands in the castle and just goes, Are you done with your mission yet?
So he also goes on to say, she likes cute animals manga and thinks aliens might be cute. Also great at espionage. And then he goes on.
That one's fair.
So he included 4 people. So I'm assuming he's taking this team of 4 in.
Okay.
Sora, people grow to like him whether it makes sense or not. Looking at you, Rinsler and Anna. And then Ventus, bait, suicide mission, distraction.
When you said suicide mission, I just think of the suicide mission music from
Okay.
Mass Effect.
So now to our question of the week. Politician edition.
Politician.
Patriotic Popsicle. Shout out to Patriotic Popsicle. This is a totally biased answer, but honestly, I'd want Demix as president just for fun. It might be because he's one of my favorite Organization 13 members, but he's never gotten the chance to really lead in any of the games he's in. So after some fucked up election where Demix somehow ends up as president, he'd have to advise his staff how to act and what to do. Maybe write a book on exactly how he thinks society will end up. Maybe hand out roles to everyone telling them what they need to do. Maybe his staff suddenly turn on each other because they all have a blind trust in their president and listen to him when he says not to tell anyone their role. Maybe he just disappears out of fucking nowhere in the country's time of need, only to be found again for God knows what reason years later. Oh, wait. So he's describing the Master of Masters there.
Oh, my God.
Very clever. Triumphs, with a Z, says, my man Axel gotta be president.
He gotta be.
My man Axel gotta be president. Free sea salt ice cream everywhere and any problem.
Yep, I'm already sold.
He could just solve it by ruthlessly vanquishing it with fire, thinking like he did to vex him and calm, LOL. His campaign slogan would be simple. Vote Axel for president. Got it memorized?
Oh, snap. Everyone would know why the sun sets red.
Yeah, that's true. It would be mandated in schools to teach why the sun sets red.
And also to become a U.S. citizen.
I just pictured like sitting in like a science class and like the teacher pulls out a TV. Okay, guys, it's time for our weekly lesson from President Axel. Hey there, I'm President Axel. Do you want to know why the sun sets red? And it goes from there. Like, not only is it required, but he has to teach it. Hey there, it's me, Axel.
I also would like to see Axel in like a Captain America, like.
Right.
So
that's
you
what I was
got detention.
That's what I was thinking too. Like it's like a thing they show in their gym class or something. The box. Considering how often Italy's government changes, we could probably go through the entire Xehanort squad in 1 year, each of them being a president for a few weeks until the next in line comes around. I bet we need to pick candidates from those that were benched as well, which means we're getting wild parties thrown at every single water park on the country's soil and the passing of law to legalize human experimentation in the span of a couple weeks. Referencing Demix and
Probably.
Vexen. Personally, I'd be looking forward to Vanitas' mandate because I get the impression it would be just like living through the movie The Purge for an entire week.
Oh, my God.
Very scary. Very scary. Hallelujah says, definitely Mama Aqua for POTUS. Then again, she may have survived the Realm of Dark for 10 years, but I don't think I could bring myself to make her suffer modern America. So let's go with Zigbar. He's basically what we already have, but smarter and more respectable. Commit mass atrocities, but at least have the decency to say, oopsie daisy.
Oh, my God.
What if we had a president who had an eye patch?
Oh, my God. It's like, how much more of a villain can he look like, guys?
Yeah. That would be dope. Sir Bamalot says, Goofy for UK Prime Minister. We're all fucking goofy here. And then GIP214. GIP214. Good friend of the show.
Not JIP.
Not JIP.
Don't fucking say GIP.
Don't say JIP. I almost said JIP. That's why I hesitated. I would say Roxas for president. Hell yeah. He would have every day be an everlasting summer vacation with beaches and sea salt ice cream. But during interviews and debates, every time he is asked a question, he would just say, shut up. Axel would be his VP and could make Hainer, Pence, and Olet his cabinet.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
I like it.
The extra credit for saying VP.
And the cabinet, dude. He thought of everything there. That's awesome. Jason, do you have an answer for this question?
Yes.
Lay it on me.
But for despicable reasons.
Okay. I like it. I like it.
Just let me finish, all right?
Okay, you didn't even start, but sure.
Jiminy Cricket.
No! Why?
Only to see him crash and burn.
Oh my god.
Only to see him be like he goes in and he's like, oh well, guys. He says something that is in no way harmful or mean to anybody, and then the fucking media is, what the fuck do you mean by that? And he just gets torn apart left and right until he fucking loses his shit, and then just starts strangling someone. But no one even knows that they're being strangled because he's so damn small. There's like,
oh my god.
Yeah, basically, I want Jiminy Cricket to lose it to the point where he breaks down and kills someone, is on the lam for years, only to be killed.
Wow. This took a turn. I let you finish, and I kind of regret it. My answer is sitting right in front of our faces, Jason. He's a monarch already. Mickey fucking Mouse. King Mickey. So you got King Mickey, president. You got Vice President Donald Duck.
Okay.
You got Secretary of Defense, thick-ass Goofy.
Okay.
And then you got Chip and Dale. They're in charge of something. Pluto's got a fucking cabinet position. I don't know. This was funnier in my head, okay?
Pluto's
fucking Disney characters run the U.S., okay?
Pluto's the treasurer.
Yeah. Freaking
Just full of bones.
I was going to say Gossamer, but he's not a Disney character. Why does Gossamer always pop in my head? I'm cursed by Gossamer. I just see his big red furry self with his tennis shoes everywhere I go. But yeah, that's my answer.
Nice.
Yeah. So as we said at the top of the show, the question of the week this week is, what's your favorite Kingdom Hearts memory? It could be any kind of Kingdom Hearts related thing that you look upon fondly, and maybe it's what led you to get into Kingdom Hearts in the first place. Maybe it's something that you made a friend over Kingdom Hearts, like you bonded over Kingdom Hearts.
Just talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Or maybe it's just like, hey, you know what? I remember staying up late, playing with my friends and you know, checking out the game for the first time, or I went to a convention and I cosplayed as Sora, and you know what I mean?
Right,
Whatever it is, it could be Kingdom Hearts related, and it doesn't have to be video game specific.
The first time I beat Zaldin,
Yeah, right. It can be, but it doesn't have
I
to
climaxed immediately.
be. Well, I mean, we all did. My first climax was actually when I beat Kurt Ziza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just think of the James Franco, the first time.
Yeah. Yes. Anyway, that's going to do it for the question of the week. Jason, it is time for the Ansem Report. So, Ansem Reports 4 is received in Kingdom Hearts 1 after speaking to Aerith in the library at Hollow Bastion.
Triggered.
So this is Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, kind of discovering what exactly the Heartless are and what they do and what they...
He's kind of thinking out loud.
Right, he's thinking out loud. He's he's seen how their behaviors.
Thinking on paper. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. He probably is talking while he's writing it. Knowing him, he's probably like, like you know, writing and talking. But so he's kind of getting he's getting the behaviors down. He's studying these Heartless and figuring out how exactly they work. And I remember as a young man playing this game and reading this report and just being like, they're terrifying.
Yeah.
But they're actually these tiny little cute guys.
They're just little bloop, bloop, bloop.
But they're just, it's a scary concept.
Oh, yeah.
For something to be able to take over your heart and then you just vanish. You don't even leave a body behind.
Right.
Which you do, but not really.
Only some people do. But like
Well,
their body.
Right, and not in the sense like, okay, like the body just appears somewhere else though. It's not like it's laying there.
Yeah.
Like if you make a nobody, it just like appears. It's not like you just leave a corpse there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, everything disappears and then your nobody appears somewhere else.
Yeah.
If you have a nobody. But that's what I'm saying. Like without a trace, you're just gone.
Yeah.
You're just eaten up by the heartless. Very, 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 very unnerving.
Yeah.
Next week we will move on to Ansem Report number 5. But yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode, Jace. Wow, this one went by fast.
Yeah.
Have a good time. So, reminder about the contest, sweepstakes, whatever you want to call it. Please comment on this video, giving us your favorite Kingdom Hearts memory, and you'll be entered to win. And we will announce the winner September 1st.
Oh yeah. Also, join the Discord.
Join the Discord.
We got good times in there.
Yep, we do have good times in there. Feel free to leave us a review on Apple, iTunes.
Yes.
We love those, especially when you give us 5 stars.
Drop-
If you give us 4, I'm okay with it. Anything under, I send it back.
Send it back.
And feel free to email us too at answerreportpodcast@gmail.com. We love interacting with you guys. We're very excited for the growth we're seeing in our podcast and our community. And next episode is episode 31, which is my favorite number. And it also happens to be 13 backwards.
Yeah.
So we are going to rank the organization by our least favorite members.
Oh my god.
Because we're just going to do the... I'm literally just going to upload the episode 13, but in reverse.
In reverse.
It's just like literally just... No, just kidding. It will be a real episode. Anyway,
and then when you reverse it, it's like, I killed Addison.
I murdered the Master of Masters. Yeah, it's some like Beatles-ass conspiracy.
I buried him.
I buried Paul. Paul is dead. Miss him. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and listening and hanging out with us. And we will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Oh, Jace, what are we doing?
Yeah, what the hell? It felt weird. I was like, what's wrong with me?
Yeah, we did something wrong.
I felt an ache in my chest.
I
quite literally. And was like,
felt like I wasn't letting my heart be its guiding key.
Yeah, like I was like, what the fuck? Something's wrong. This is all off.
Lay it out for us.
May your heart be your guiding key.